great Tuesday, man. Hope everybody in good spirits, man. If you like me, man, just watching that Dallas Cowboys Hard Knocks episode. Let me get set up here for a minute, guys. Watching that Cowboys Hard Knocks episode, and I don't know, man, but the one thing I can say is it got me in football mode, guys. I can definitely say that. It got me in football mode, man. Sorry, I had to set some things up there. But it got me in football mode. There's a couple of things that I took from this Hard Knocks. Number one, I'm still Team DiNucci, but I might have been a little off. Like he had a hard showing that first preseason game. But again, shout out to the guy, because somebody wrote me and corrected me because I said that Ben DiNucci had a good game against the Steelers, but it's actually the Eagles he played against. They lost anyway, but I thought he played pretty well in that game. But what I will say, man, I was a fan. I'm still a fan. I think I'm still Team DiNucci. It's just something about him that's calm, cool, collected. I think he can handle the pressure. I think he played pretty well the one start he did have, given the circumstances. But what I will say, man, is the way this episode started off, I was like, ooh, oh, he made me look bad. But then the way it ended, you know, he did have that drive that put him up. They ultimately lost the game. So that was big for him to stay in the hunt, right? The one thing that you can see from this team, now again, this is Hard Knocks, so you don't know how much of this is. That's the question. I'm going to be honest. How much of this is the real Mike McCarthy, and how much of this is for the cameras? I don't know. I haven't listened in on his practices and stuff like that. I mean, obviously I've seen little stuff as far as interviews and stuff like that we always see, but this behind the scene, maybe he is like that. Maybe this is the real him. He has been criticized for his lack of ability to motivate. But I thought he was actually amped up in a little bit. Hopefully that his message get across to the team. Kamara, I can't pronounce. I think it's Azur Kamara. That young man I'm rooting for. I don't know if he's gonna make the team or not, but I'm definitely, after watching this episode, because I didn't pay much attention to him. But after watching this episode, you kind of root. He's like an underdog, a little undersized. His technique gonna have to be good. His technique is gonna have to be good because he's too small. You can tell immediately once those big offensive line to get a hand on him, it's game over. It's game over for him. So he can't allow them to grab him, because the minute they grab him and lock down on him, it's a wash. Can you imagine Tyron Smith getting his hands on him? It's over. But what you're seeing is his ability to bend the corner, his ability to pass rush. You've seen the strip fumble that was obviously called back because of a false start. And then the hold. That was a blatant hold against that Arizona got away with. That ultimately led to them getting the field goal rank, kicking the field goal, whatever. But it was a blatant hold. But if he's getting held and he's knocking the ball loose and stuff like that, then he's getting pressure. The thing about him is he gotta be fast. He's got to be fast. He got to get around that edge, and he can't let the offensive linemen really buckle down, because if they do, it's a wrap for that young man. But he's my underdog. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for him to make the team. I'm rooting for him to make the 53-man roster. Love his story and all of that. But he got to have some more some more performances to make you really be on this team. But all in all, man, I'm rooting for the guy. Bash him. He's freestyling and impersonating, and that's good, my man. But it don't matter if he ain't on the field, bro. Now I understand he got rolled up in practice and whatever, but hey, I want to see a little bit more action, a little less talking. We'll see. We're gonna see. But I want to see more action, a little less talking from him, because his name just ain't rung off to me just yet. So we'll see. We'll see how all this plays out. That it's. Let me be honest, man. Can't nothing. And then I got to talk about my guy. I'm going to get the jersey. I'm going to get his jersey. Maybe in a couple weeks. I'm going to go find a jersey where I can find it. Ceedee Lamb. Can't nothing stop Ceedee Lamb but the Cowboys themselves. That's how good that young man looked. Now, we know how he was highly touted out of college. This man catch everything in his radius. He's young. He's hungry. He's a bit of a pretty boy, but he's young. He's hungry, and he makes every catch, and he's chomping at the bit. He destined to have that breakout year. Only thing that can hold him back is the Cowboys. That's it. Not giving him enough targets. Because I think, okay, if you follow my channel, you know I'm not the biggest Amari Cooper fan. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So I think this is the year Ceedee Lamb can literally take the reins of the #1 receiver from Amari Cooper. I think this is the year. This is Ceedee Lamb's year. Everyone's talking about it. Can't nothing stop him but injuries and the Cowboys themselves. That's the only way that's gonna stop this young man. I mean, he catches everything within his vicinity. Like, what else can you do? What else can you ask from this man? He catches everything within his vicinity. Knock on wood, he stays healthy because he's been healthy, relatively healthy so far. But he's destined to have a breakout. Yeah, this could be the year of Ceedee Lamb, man. This could be the year of Ceedee Lamb. Also, Micah Parsons. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Micah Parsons is just what you want in a football player. He got the swag. He got the confidence. You can call it arrogance. I don't see him as an arrogant person though. So you got the swag, you got the confidence, but he loved to play the game. Like you see him arguing with his coach, going, "Hey, you said I can get a quarter and a half. This is preseason. It ain't that. You know what? Come regular season. It's like he wants every opportunity to play. And this young man got a knack for making plays. It's something about when he's around the ball, it comes loose. There's a fumble, maybe something. He make plays happen. It's been a long time since the Cowboys had a defensive player that just make plays happen. Now you got to go back to maybe DeMarcus Ware, Sean Lee early days. Remember Sean Lee kept getting interceptions in his early years. It's been a while. Micah Parsons is something. It's some players that when they're around the ball, things just seem to happen. So listen. I don't know about you guys. I am pumped up for the season. Y'all know I've been on my NBA stuff going hard, man, but them NFL juices is flowing back, baby. And this Hard Knocks right here, man, it made you appreciate the game. You look at these, especially the young players, they're fighting for their lives, for their careers, for the things that they worked from since Pee Wee League to now get an opportunity and knowing that a great chance of 40 of them not going to make it. Cuts have already started. So to watch these guys fight for their lives, for their careers, is just motivating. I love what I'm seeing. I'm not going off a limb to say Cowboys I'll tell you this: the defense will be better this year. That's a guarantee. The defense will be better this year. They look different. They energized. I like what they're doing. It's gonna be good, man. This is gonna be good. With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, you guys be great.